by the rotation of the earth and by the wind's pressure. Is that right? But when the sea resists that, it doesn't become the sea anymore. It's not the sea any longer. It has no water in it, then it has no waves. Dead sea. Yeah. So when the sea has waves, it is the sea still. It has a good quality. It is the true quality of the sea. So when you have jealousy, it's good. Of course you don't enjoy jealousy, but at least you know that you are alive, that your feeling is very sharp, and you are very human. Just make it under control. Don't let it use you to harm the opponent, instead of knowing that the other probably has the same jealousy as you. Try to support that person and try to make that person happy instead of yourself, okay? If you can help it, stop the course.
As a strong believer of self-determination, of natural consequences, I feel like I've reached an inner peace, but how do you, or what can you do to help someone to achieve that who you really care about and who you want to let the natural process take place, but what can you do to assist that process?
You already reached the inner peace, you say. You want to help somebody else, is that right?
Yeah.
That's a very, very goodwill wish, yeah?
Without forcing
yourself
on them.
Yourself. Well, just do it naturally. If somebody listen, you talk. If they don't, you stop. Provided anyone around you. Like today, I'm invited, so I come. If you didn't invite me, I would not appear. And if you don't want to listen and you walk out, I would not come and drag you by the collar and say, sit down. I just talk to those who like to listen. Okay? Do it that way. Do it like when you're hungry, you eat. Yeah? When you're tired, you sleep. As much as possible. Of course, sometimes the situation is not so black and white. But just surrender. God's will be done. Whoever God bring to you, that's correct. Yeah? If He didn't bring anybody, it means you're free of karma. Be happy. Be happy.
Is it possible to be fully divine and fully human at the same time?
Yes. A fully divine person is a fully human being. A fully human being is fully divine. Now we are only half human beings. We do things with hesitation. We do things with ego. We do not believe that it's God who arranges all this for our enjoyment, for our experience. We separate sins and virtues. We make a big deal out of everything. And accordingly judge ourselves and other people. And accordingly suffer by our own limitation about what God should do and things. Actually, because God is inside us and we limit Him. We like to enjoy and play everything, but we don't know. We just say, oh, you shouldn't do that. And say to ourselves, yeah, I shouldn't do that. I must not do this. Yeah. But why vegetarian? You would ask me. Yeah, I know. Vegetarian is just because the God inside us wants it. It's against our principle of not wanting to be killed. We ourselves doesn't want to be killed. Or we ourselves doesn't want to be stolen things, for example. Now if we do that to other person, means we are against ourselves, and that makes us suffer. Everything you do against yourself make you suffer. Now you cannot beat yourself, and you shouldn't starve yourself, for example. Same thing, we should not kill, because that's against the principle of life. That makes us suffer, so we don't do it. It doesn't mean we limit ourselves in that way. That means we expand our lives to all kinds of lives. Our life will be not limited in this body, but extended to the life of the animals and all kinds of beings. And that makes us grander, greater, happier, and limitless. Okay?
Is the idea of a dark force just something in our minds?
Yeah. We have free will, you see, to think white and dark. Satan is born our kingdom of God too. Kingdom of God is inside ourselves. When we make a revolution against the principle of life, the good principle, the true principles, we are in the dark force. We became the instrument of the dark force, of the negative power. But the negative power is okay too. It makes life exciting. And it makes life comes into existence. Otherwise we are sleeping in heaven. Yeah, nothing to do. But as soon as we are tired of the negative power and want to go home, we should. We cannot always play in the negative place. We must also go home sometimes. So my message is for those who are tired of playing, who doesn't want to play anymore, who wants to rest, to go home. Yeah? That's all. And who doesn't listen to me means they still love the negative side of nature. Yeah, they like it, so let them.
What is the role of discipline in one's life?
It makes you disciplined. Yeah. What else? Don't you think so?
No.
Yeah, thanks.
For many years, 8 years, I meditated 2 to 3 hours per day, even more sometimes. I fasted, etc. Then I became very sick and couldn't meditate, and I was scared that I couldn't sit up to meditate.